Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Finally, we're looking at Team Graveborn patch 1.27 finally dropped. So Izold has been released. He's the hero that we're really looking for here. So we're going to start our summons with our Elite Hero Soul Stones. So hopefully we can pull someone out of here, which is Strilda. Not a big help. Not too bad. Hyperion hero there. So let's see who we can summon. We do have quite a few gems. Got some faction scrolls, which I wanted to go through first. Hopefully we can pull some help for this team. The Graveborn team is actually far behind. Make sure on this one that you do update your wish list. As you can see, I only have the regular wish list. I know Lilith has said it didn't really matter, but we'll go ahead and get our summons out of the way. I did notice that when you pull up the summons now, it doesn't just sit. It actually does it on its own, so it will actually go and just start the process. As you can see, stops when we get to an elite card, which is Pharrell. Very nice. I think I only have him right now. Elite, I only had one copy of him for this team. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully we can get the new hero, because I do want to test him at this level, see if he is worth all the hype. A lot of people have said they used him on the test server, that he did a ton of damage, and it looks like a lot of fodder. I don't know if they adjusted. That was actually a very, very bad summon session, so hopefully this will be better with our regular scrolls. As you can see there, I think I'm going to start just opening by myself, because this doesn't seem to be going very well. Well, we did get an elite off the bat, which is a Strilda again. So we got double copies of her, which I guess is okay if it was a light bearer team, but unfortunately it is not. So here, just opening them all. Three, even it seems like the rare cards are pretty low on the drop rate. Got another Veden right there. One more elite. So it is Hedrick. Okay. Again, a hero we're not going to use. Maybe for the faction tower. It seems like I have a pretty strong light team going on. And the last one, a double elite, or a second elite in a row, is Pharrell again. Right, so double copy of Pharrell. A lot of people use him endgame. I actually don't use him really at all. Haven't used him at endgame or anything. All right, so let's clean up some of our heroes here. There's our double Pharrell. Got another Hedrick. Estrilda. So a couple good there. It looks like a lot more elites. And then Naru we're actually going to be able to get up another time. So definitely getting some food for the Graveborn team. So let's finish with the rest of our summons. See if we can get Izold's who I'm looking for. I will be kind of disappointed with all these summons and with the wish list if I do not get him. Okay, folks, not really going to help. Lilith is loving the light bearers here. I've gotten a ton of light bearers already. Seems like every elite that I'm pulling. And nothing, another Naru. So not looking too good here. We do have a friendship summon, so hopefully the Graveborn team will get a little bit of help. A little bit more fodder there with Sylvana and Naru, but nothing new. So hopefully, come on, Graveborn cards. And it is. All right, Isabella. Don't have her in the lineup right now. And our last Graveborn card. Oh, it's him! It's Izold! Yes! All right. So we'll actually be able to use him. Our very, very last summon, we pull him. Wow, that's amazing. Let's go ahead and get some of our free diamonds from the cards we unlocked, which I believe it might have just been him that we unlocked on this one. The Forgotten Champion. Excited to use him, especially on the team that I wanted him for. All of those summons, we only pulled one. I'm trying to see if I can get a couple more gems, which we did there. So we have enough for one more summon. Hopefully we can pull somebody else. Maybe another copy of him, which would be phenomenal. Or if we got another Shamir, I'd be happy with. And nothing again. So it seems like even the rates are pretty low on there with some of the drops. So we did get Isabella to Elite Plus, so we got some food there. Another Naru. So this is going to be kind of hard, which we have 3 Savannahs there. So we can go ahead and just ascend her really quick. You do not possess this hero. Okay. Alright, so we have 3 cards, but we do not possess the hero. Not sure if that's a little bug or what's going on, but it's not letting me go back either. So I'm going to try to cancel. So it's not letting me actually do anything. So let me go ahead. I'm going to have to restart it. Alright, so let's take a look at our team here. So we have Veden, Shamira, which I brought 2 legendary. Grezold still Elite Plus, Pharrell's Elite Plus, and Sylvana. So that is our team comp right now, but I do want to use the new hero. So I'm actually going to go ahead and toss him into the crystal so we can get his level up. And I think at this level I can use him at Elite, and hopefully he'll be pretty effective. So we'll go ahead and swap our gear out, which is actually on Grezold. And I know him, he does quite a bit of damage. He is a tank with continuous damage, does some AoE damage, and has the ability to heal. So that's going to be huge. So we'll swap out Grezold with Izold. And he is a big hero. So he comes in glowing all green. And there he pulls his hand back like a little injection and heals himself. And heals himself for a considerable amount. I mean, he's at almost half life. And that was a stage that we couldn't push through, and 85k. Pretty good on the damage side too. Especially just being Elite, but healing, a lot of healing from him. Which is phenomenal, especially when it comes to endgame. And I do like his little stun there where he picks him at the beginning. His ultimate just went off, which is an AoE. And yeah, healed again. I mean, he's almost full health. He is going to be a solid endgame tank. Let's put him up against Veden, who will do some damage. But there again, he stuns him, does his AoE. Just takes Veden right down. And still. Wow. So yeah, I mean, that kind of looking at it, he is going to be definitely a difficult tank to deal with, but he's going to be an awesome tank to use. And there it goes off his self-heal. And he's healing for over 10,000, even just at Elite with very bad gear. I can't imagine him endgame. I think it would be near impossible, especially with signature item, to kill him, to take him down. Put him up against some more DPS like Kaz. Which there, even through the healing. I mean, he's just healing through all the damage she does. Then you see his toxic AoE there. Pulls back his little hand. And just starts healing again. So, very impressed by Izold. Pharrell, I just got 2 Elite Plus as well. So he's definitely gaining some strength. 2 heroes that I usually never use. I know in the future Veden will be food, which is what I kind of plan on. Same with Sylvana. She's going to be food kind of later game. Early game, they're really strong. When you start hitting mid-game, they fade out a little bit. By end game, because you can't ascend the characters, they're pretty far back. And even him versus Naru with that stun, that seems to do so much damage. Yeah, very, very impressed with the new hero. Haven't tried the Mauler hero yet. Haven't unlocked him. Maybe on the Mauler team I will give it a shot. But hopefully this team has always been far behind every single chapter so far. So maybe this team will pick it up a little bit and actually push into Chapter 10. All 3 of the faction teams are already into Chapter 10. And I was hoping with the legendary Chimera that it could pull a little weight. It's just tough with this team because they don't have a dedicated healer or really any CC. So when you look, we have pretty much triple damage, and then Chimera is a healer / damage. And then the tank, where Veden, it's a tank and DPS. And one thing I still don't like about Veden is when he goes to bat form, is anyone that's on the other side, as soon as he goes bat form, just starts attacking my back line. So long-term tank, he wouldn't last. And it seems like any single target or any even multi-target, I mean 2 or 3 targets, Izold still stays up, which he's still up here. And he finally went down. So I think I'm getting to the point where him just being elite isn't going to work. But hopefully you guys unlocked him too. That was pretty cool on my very, very last pull to unlock him. So let's see how he does against Ogi. Does pretty well. I mean, he's almost at full hit points again. I know a lot of times they go back and they attack Sylvana in the back line, or Veden appears back there. But as a tank, I mean, the ability, just like Lucius, to heal makes a huge difference. And here I actually put Veden in the bottom because Isabella does a lot of burst, but Sylvana actually attacked her off the bat, and then Chimera silenced her, so not as much damage as she normally does. It's a good way to really counter the damage that she does. If anyone knows, dealing with Isabella, she can pretty much burst down a tank right off the bat. And especially with her ultimate, just pretty much kills whoever. So if you're not taking care of her, whether it's Pharrell with his reduction of the energy, or killing her off the bat, if you just let her kind of free cast, she'll take down a majority of your team. And I'm very happy with Pharrell as well. He seems very strong, especially with getting rid of the other hero's ultimate abilities with his nerf to the energy that he's doing. And his terrorize, as you've seen there. And I've noticed too, is when Izold does his heal, or does his ultimate ability, it keeps healing him. The heal over time works even though kind of time stops when he uses his ability. He continues to regenerate, which I think that might be something they kind of hotfix. Because if you see there, now he's healing. And as it stops, like Veden went into his ultimate C, he continues to heal right through it. So that's why his hit points are staying so high. So when a hero's using their ultimate, he's getting off like 3 or 4 heals while the ultimate's going off. So 9-32, they're pushing right through Chapter 9, as I thought they would. But this is a pretty tough team here. Hopefully he gets his AoE off. Yeah, we should be able to get this one down. And Veden, as the amount of dodge and with his life leech, he's a pretty tough target to kill. So let's see, 9-24? No, or 9-33. So Veden, so now we're starting to get into legendary and above heroes. As you can see there, my Veden just got rocked by their Veden. But I think we'll still get this one down. Yep. So Vanna still does a truckload of damage. 9-34, which a Kazan and Isabella. This is going to be another should be a tougher combo. And if you've seen there with the ultimate, again, he just kind of heals right through it. Sylvana just almost killed Isabella the entire way. She went from full hit points to probably about 20%. So 9-35. Ira's pretty hard too because of that Not only the charm there from Namora is the bleed that she does. So I mean, especially early game, Ira's pretty tough to deal with. Even the bleed on Chimera is going to take her down. Alright, so that is our first defeat. I'm going to go ahead and try with this team just because they're so far behind. Changing up a little bit. See if I can actually win this one. If Izold's not working just because he's only elite, I'm going to try actually putting Grezel back in there, which has been my main tank. And there Ira kills Falks. Ira kind of takes out Savannah, takes out Chimera. And again, another defeat. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll put Grezel into there and see how well he does. Because we're going to need something. I want to try to push this team to Chapter 10 to kind of catch up to the rest of the teams. So we'll take Izold out. We'll put our Grezel back in. Which, Elite versus Elite Plus. I think it might just be this this team comp that we're fighting. Because Veden and Ira together are so just a nasty combination. But Ira goes down. Chimera gets her ultimate, which is good. But I think with Namora and Arden as well, I don't think we're going to be able to get him down. Maybe. It's going to be close, just Veden. We should be able to get him down. Whew. That was a close one. 9-36. So here now we're into all legendary and mythic heroes. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty tough stage as well. That's going to be close though. And Grezel just yep, we got it. Grezel with a stun. Seems like it got it down. So 9-37, 9-40 is as far as we got to go. So hopefully if we get one more defeat in here, I'm just going to call it for today for the Graveborn team, but super excited to get Izold, like I said. And it's good to see him at this level because I can actually use him and use his abilities and see his abilities, see how strong he is. And that will be our defeat for this team. Thank you guys for watching.